Welcome to 5-Minute Bedtime Stories, brought to you by TaleBot, your child's AI storyteller. Want to create a bedtime story for your child? Visit talebotai.com/create. Now, let's sit back and enjoy the story.
Juno's Extraordinary Journey to the Land of Reading. A special bedtime story for Juno. Once upon a time, in a cozy little house nestled on a quiet street, there lived a bright and curious 7-year-old girl named Juno. Juno loved bedtime stories more than anything in the world. Every night, her parents would tuck her into bed and read her a story, transporting her to magical places where adventures awaited. But tonight was going to be different. Tonight, Juno would embark on her very own extraordinary journey to the land of reading. As Juno snuggled under her cozy blankets, her parents entered the room, carrying a special box. They sat down at the edge of her bed, their eyes twinkling with excitement. "Juno," her father said, "tonight, we have a surprise for you." Curiosity sparkled in Juno's eyes as her parents opened the box. Inside, she found a collection of 5 super cool stories, bound in bright colors and filled with the magic of reading. "Pete the Cat's Super Cool Reading Collection!" Juno exclaimed, her heart fluttering with joy. Her parents smiled and nodded. "That's right, sweetheart. These stories will take you on incredible adventures, just like the ones you love to hear. But tonight, you will be the main character," they said. Juno's eyes widened with excitement. She could hardly believe it. "Me? Really?" she asked, her voice filled with wonder. "Yes, my dear," her mother said, gently stroking her hair. "Tonight, you will step into the shoes of Pete the Cat and embark on a journey through the land of reading. Are you ready?" Juno nodded eagerly, her heart pounding with anticipation. Her parents began reading the first story, Pete the Cat, Play Ball. As the words flowed from their lips, Juno's imagination soared. She found herself standing on a lush green baseball field, surrounded by cheering fans. With each page, Juno discovered the joy of teamwork, perseverance, and the importance of never giving up. As the story came to a close, Juno's parents reached for the next book, Pete the Cat, Pete's Big Lunch. Suddenly, Juno found herself in a bustling kitchen, cooking up a storm with Pete the Cat. Together, they whipped up the most delicious meals, teaching Juno the value of sharing and trying new things. With excitement building, Juno's parents continued to read, taking her on adventures to the beach, where she built sandcastles and discovered the wonders of the ocean in Pete the Cat, Pete at the Beach. Then, she traveled to a pet store, where she found her very own furry friend in Pete the Cat, a pet for Pete. Finally, Juno hopped on the school bus and joined Pete and Pete the Cat, too cool for school, learning about the importance of friendship and embracing her uniqueness. With each story, Juno's imagination soared higher and higher. She laughed, she gasped, and she even shed a few tears when Pete faced challenges. The land of reading became her playground, where every page turned was a new adventure waiting to be explored. At long last, Juno's parents read the final story. As the words washed over her, Juno realized that her journey through the land of reading had come to an end. But she knew that the magic of these stories would stay with her forever. With a contented sigh, Juno snuggled deeper into her blankets as her parents tucked her in for the night. "Thank you, Mommy and Daddy," she whispered. "I had the most amazing adventure in the land of reading. I can't wait to explore more stories tomorrow." Her parents kissed her goodnight, their hearts warmed by her words. "Sleep tight, Juno," they whispered. And as Juno closed her eyes, she felt a sense of contentment and wonder, ready to dream of new adventures waiting to be discovered. And so, Juno drifted off to sleep, her heart filled with the joy of reading, knowing that every night would bring new stories to ignite her imagination and take her on magical journeys. The land of reading would always be waiting, ready to whisk her away on extraordinary adventures, one page at a time. Good night, Juno. May your dreams be filled with the wonders of reading, and may your heart always be open to the magic that stories bring.
Thank you for joining us on this enchanting journey. If you enjoyed tonight's story, remember, the magic doesn't have to end here. Craft your own adventure with TaleBot by visiting talebotai.com/create. And as a special treat, use the coupon code TALE99 at checkout to get your bedtime story for just 99 cents, instead of the usual $2.99. Sweet dreams, and until our next tale.